What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do a rapid fire shooting and with the Byrna SD and the Salt Supply S2. I'm going to be using the 2.9 gram Byrna balls in the Byrna less lethal launcher, and I'm going to be using the Salt Supply 3.7 gram large bore balls in my Salt Supply S2. So basically I'm going to be shooting the box. I'm going to have the chrono right here, and I'm going to be firing pretty much as fast as I can, just to see the speed drop using these 12 gram cartridges. This is going to be using daisy carts. This is going to be using daisy carts. So I'm trying to keep this pretty balanced, like using like official products for this launcher and using the official products for this launcher as far as projectiles. I'm gonna use, I have my K-Motor Performance 12 gram adapter and the fast cap on, so that, I don't know, it's not really gonna give it an edge because we all know that this isn't as strong as the Salt Supply S2. But yeah, other than this being not stock, this is all stock and this is all stock, and I guess permanent marker if you consider that an upgrade, but it's not, it doesn't do anything performance wise. So yeah, I'm gonna put the daisy in here, charge it up, use Byrna balls, put the daisy cartridge in here, put the kinetics, Salt Supply kinetics, shoot it, get the chronograph. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, hopefully my camera doesn't go out of focus, but I'm going to pierce the Byrna cartridge and then start firing, and I'm just aiming for the box. This isn't like an accuracy thing, I just want to see the speed drop each subsequent shot after the first shot, and then just like pop 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 pop, like shoot as fast as I can with the Burna SD. So it's charged, Byrna balls in here, daisy cartridge, and I'm aiming for the box, I'm pretty sure, and here we go. So that wasn't that bad of a drop off. I think I saw 312, and then it went to like 309, and then 298, and then 292, 290, I think. You may have to replay this in like slow-mo, because yeah, it's not beyond me to edit that correctly, but I just don't want to take the time to do it, because I mean, this is all for your guys' information, it's for my information. So I'm gonna pause it real quick at the Salt Supply and be right back. Alright, you guys, cleared out the box. Refocusing on the chronograph. The Salt Supply S2 is charged. I have the 3.7 gram salt rounds, and yeah, rapid firing, so 5 shots. I'm not sure what that was reading at. I was trying to more hit the box and not miss, because I think I missed 1 shot with the Byrna pistol. So I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I have the Byrna SD again. This is the same cartridge. So this is the second magazine with the 12 gram cartridge. And here we go. Let me take it off safe. Alright, so I'm gonna begin right now. Again, I wasn't looking at the screen, I'm looking at where I'm shooting, so I don't know what the speeds were, but I did see the last one was 284 with the Byrna ball. So I think it might be like 11 joules, maybe 10 and a half. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, got the Salt Supply S2. This is the second magazine. This typically only gets like 10 good shots off of 112 gram, and then they start getting really slow. So here we go. Rapid fire, 3.7 gram kinetics, salt kinetics. Yeah, I think my chronograph glitched out or something on the, I don't know, 4th shot or 5th shot. I don't know what happened, but I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so since I've used 10 rounds in each launcher, I'm just gonna shoot just to see what the FPS is still. I'm still using the Byrna SD, Byrna SD with Byrna kinetic balls. So they're 2.9 grams and like 684 bore size. So I'm just firing this just to clear out the rest of the air. This doesn't really, I'm not going to be rapid firing or anything like that. I'm just trying to get a better angle and stuff. So another Byrna SD with Byrna kinetics. But yeah, that was the 20th shot. So I'm not expecting this to be super high feet per second by any means. It's pretty much out. I think 212 was the lowest I saw the last shot. This is empty. There's nothing in the, no magazine loaded. So yeah, pretty much out. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing with the salt supply right now. It probably only has like 4 shots left in it, because I typically get I might get 3 mags out of it, but usually the first 2 magazines are the strongest. And this holds 5, but you can load one in the breech area. Like load up a magazine with 5, leave it on safe, pop the magazine out, reload that one ball that's in here, reload it into the magazine so you have 5 in the magazine again, and then push it in, and that's no problem at all. I do not think you're supposed to do that with the Byrna SD. It causes some sort of issues with the I'm not sure. I just know that you're probably not supposed to do that, like hot load one, but you can hot load one on the salt supply. I need to load this, so I'll be right back. All right, you guys, got the salt supply S2. This is the this would be the 3rd magazine, so 11 through 15 is the shot count on the same 12 gram. But I'm just doing this just for the hell of it. And these are like a mixture of Amazon 3.6 gram nylon balls. So I'm not really expecting this to be super high. Yeah, it was pretty weak. But that's typically what happens with my salt supply. The first 10 shots are pretty good, and then the last, the 3rd magazine is not very strong because it has so much power just out the gate. And neither of these are modified, aside from this having the 12 gram adapter and the fast cap on it. I'm gonna do an 8 gram. This is just some crappy like Mr. Fizz 8 gram CO2 cart. I'm gonna do the same rapid fire thing with the Burna SD, because this does not use 8 gram cartridges. But I know that some people still have their Burna SD stock, no changes, no XL boost, no K motor thing. So just to let you guys see what the 8 gram, what you can expect to get out of an 8 gram cartridge if you have to like rapid fire shoot this really quick, because that's what you would probably do in a actual situation where you need to use this. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, for fairness, I let this warm up in the sun for about 5 minutes, flipped it over, and then let it warm up again for another 5 minutes. So I actually need to pull my table back, and then I'll be in range of that box. So yeah, this is the 8 gram Mr. Fizz. I'm gonna load it in there. I have a little spacer so that I can still use 8 grams on this. I still have like 2 or 3 boxes of Mr. Fizz 8 gram CO2 things. And then yeah, I'm gonna load it all up, get it all ready to go, and use the Byrna balls. And I have my chronograph right here. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I got the chronograph. I flipped my phone around so I can get a better angle on the box and stuff. I'm gonna reposition some things. Alright, this is much better. So 8 gram CO2 Mr. Fizz cartridge, Byrna balls, and rapid firing just to see what the FPS drop is. And this will be slightly different because I'm not using the salt supply S2 as like a interim in between the first and second magazine. So I don't know if this is going to be slower or faster because the Byrna won't have as much time to recharge on the second magazine. So here we go, 8 gram Mr. Fizz. I'm watching where I'm aiming. I'm not really looking at the screen, but the last 2 shots, I think it said 310 and 304, but I'm sure you guys know how to do slow motion playback on YouTube. It's pretty easy. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I cleared out the box, so maybe I gave the Byrna like 2 minutes to rest. This is still the 8 gram cartridge, and these is still the Byrna Kinetic 2.9 gram balls. So I'm gonna start firing right now. Rapid fire, second magazine. So one of the reasons these ball FPS readings are so high compared to the salt is because the balls don't weigh as much. That extra like 0.8 grams really the extra 0.8 grams really like slows down the ball versus the salt supply S2. And the Byrna, since these balls weigh so little, it can shoot more, and like you get higher FPS, but since it doesn't weigh as much, it doesn't have as much of an impact. And I've tried shooting aluminum balls out the Burna SD, those ones from Amazon. They're from like Alien Play or something, and they don't really seem to work that well. But when I shoot them out of the Salt Supply S2, they work really well. Like they actually have a higher joule rating and stuff. And I think when I shoot the Burna SD and the aluminum balls from Amazon, those aluminum balls weigh like 7.2 grams. I've never had, in all the like impact testing I've done in previous videos that are on my channel, I've never had the Byrna successfully pierce through these containers that I use. These containers, they don't crack easily. They're kind of spongy. I think they're made out of like polyethylene or something. But yeah, these do not like crack easily. The Salt Supply can shoot through the first layer. It doesn't typically go through the back, and it'll hit and pierce through the Salt Supply S2. Will hit and pierce through different areas on the first shot. It typically punctures through this, and the Burna SD, even if I'm using the same ammo on each launcher, the Burna SD, it will only penetrate if I hit a shot or a space that's already been hit, like a weak spot. So if I hit that container like right here, that one I just showed you guys in that drawer, if I hit that container right there and I hit it again, then it'll penetrate and go through. But usually if I hit 5 different spots with the Burna SD, none of them will pop through, no matter what type of ammo I use. So it's not a bad launcher. It's really reliable. It just doesn't have the power. So if you live in a state where you can't use pepper balls because it's against the law, or like you don't want to use pepper balls in some sort of instance because it's too close range and you're going to get hit by that pepper after spray, or you'll just be in the same room with that contaminated air, I would go with the Salt Supply if you're depending more on impact from a round, because yeah, this thing just has a lot more power, and you won't need the 20 shots that you would probably need with the Burna SD. But I mean, some people don't like the way that this loads, because this loads in from the front. I'm pushing the release. It loads in right there underneath the barrel. That's where you put the magazine, and the air cartridge goes in the handle. And the Byrna is like the exact opposite. So the air goes in underneath the barrel, and the magazine is like a drop down, like any sort of normal pistol, like a Glock or yeah, anything that uses a magazine. So they're made differently, but they're both really reliable. I haven't had any issues with either of these, but this costs almost $400 and this costs about $230. If you buy the bundle that this comes with, it's about $280, I think, $280. So there is a big price difference in them, but it's just all, personal preference. If you can use pepper balls, by all means get this. I'm pretty sure pepper balls will work fine in this. They're not gonna pop or anything. And yeah, like I usually have this with me all the time in the car, or like if some weird stuff happens outside or something, which doesn't happen very often, but if I hear something weird, I'm usually taking this out with me. And then I used to only have this, but like I said, they're both solid picks. If you have the money to spend and you don't mind that it doesn't hit as hard, but you know, get this or the LE if you want to, you know, get something really nice, the LE. But I have seen some stuff with the Byrna LE where your first 2 shots are really good, and then it kind of just performs like this, like not that strong. Like you get like 12 joule impacts out of it. This usually starts at, if you're using the nylon salt supply kinetic rounds, you'll start at about 20 joules, and then it slowly goes down from there, like 20, 19, 18, 17. And if I use the aluminum balls in here, it starts at like 25 and then kind of goes to like 23 and a half, and then 21 and 20, 19. Like it still hits really hard with the aluminum balls. This one, I'm not sure if I chronoed the aluminums, but I know that it can't penetrate those plastic bottles I showed you earlier. So it's just stuff to think about, but either one of them is nice. And yeah, that'll be it for this video, so see you on the next one.